So, I got this in the mail today. Well, at the Amazon locker. It was a little expensive, but I'm happy because it actually works, and that's what's important. So, for my first game, I'm going to play Lawnmower Man, because growing up, Lawnmower Man was my favorite game. I haven't played a whole lot of these games that I'm scrolling through right now. I've heard about Earthbound, I've never played it. I downloaded a bunch that I've heard of and never played. I downloaded the ones that I played as a kid and loved. Illusion of Gaia is one of those. Let's see, where's Lawnmower Man? There it is. Okay. So, when I was a kid, this was my favorite game. Me and my sisters used to play this all the time. Specifically me and my older sister. This was like the one game. I don't hear any music. There it is. I love the music on this game. Okay. Start. What happened? Why aren't I connected? Okay, so there I am. A simple Lawnmower Man. Player 1 entering Cyber Running. What is this? Why can't I play? Go back. Okay. Load game. Passed it. Lawnmower Man. Restart game. Okay. At the turn of the millennium, a technology known as virtual reality will be widespread use. It will allow you to enter computer-generated artificial worlds. I can't read that fast. Okay, what do I gotta push to start here? Okay, why won't you let me play it? Okay, so the controller's working fine for this. Why isn't it letting me actually play the game? Oh, okay. No? This isn't me. Let me try a different game, I guess. Legend of Zelda, maybe? I don't know. What service? Maybe. Maybe I loaded the wrong one. Let's try again. I don't know what the problem is. This is upsetting. Aha, got it, okay. I had no start. What? How stupid am I? Wait, did I just start? Hold on. Pause. Back up. I just started with the dude and I wanted to start with the girl. Okay, well, I've only been filming for 5 minutes now. 10 minutes. I just now figured out. Okay. Hard reset. Sorry. Okay. The problem was that I had not configured the gamepad correctly. We've got it now. Lawnmower Man. I hope. Watch it not work now just because. Okay. So back to what I was saying originally. I grew up with this game. Me and my sisters playing it. And I never beat it. I tried. We got pretty far. But we never beat it. I haven't played it in a long time. I had it, let me see. The last time I had a Super Nintendo was when I was in the condo. So that was 2015. So it's been at least 5 years since I've played a Super Nintendo game, actually with the controllers. I've tried playing with the keypad, but it was so janky. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Can't believe I just ran. This is the first level. How am I not getting through the first level? I gotta concentrate. Okay. Focus on the techno. Maybe it's because I'm using the joystick instead of the. Because when I played in the 90s, I didn't have a joystick controller. I don't think. I believe the original Super Nintendo controller only had the buttons and the buttons, the 4-pad directional. But this one, as it was the Super Nintendo, it was the Nintendo 64 that came out that had the swivel controllers. Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm usually better at these. Okay, so the point of the game is well, confusing. There was a movie in the 90s, might have been in the 80s. It was called Lawnmower Man, and it was about this dude named Job who was mentally handicapped, and he mowed lawns. He was just this sweet, retarded guy that mowed lawns. And the scientist in the neighborhood decided to use him in an experiment. And the experiment was to make him smarter. So he gave him these video games to play. He would come over to the scientist, Dr. Guy's house, and he would play these video games that would enhance his mind as he played them. And so, like, every session that he had with the doctor, he just like kept getting smarter and smarter. But as he got smarter, he got like more evil, and like people had been mistreating him his whole life, and he didn't realize that they were mistreating him because he was too stupid to really understand what was happening. And so then when he like was able to think and understand what they were doing, he got all pissed off and started fucking killing people. As you do. Oh god, I forgot what button shoots. Okay. Well, that button dies. Okay. I gotta adjust my buttons again because I forgot. Only the X button shoots, and I'm used to shooting with B. Okay, apparently B is R, which is frustrating. I hate the monkeys. So, the monkeys are also from the movie. Before the doctor tested on Job, he tested on monkeys, and he was also testing on a little boy in the neighborhood. Let's see if I can still do these. Player 1, break the code to destroy the terminal. 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, what am I doing? 11, 13, 15? Yay. I was unsure. I'm not that smart. Now, when I was a teenager, I would just fly through those. My sisters would just let me take them. Sometimes we would fight over them, but normally they would just let me take them because I was the one that was more liable to get it. You battle a lot of freaking cars in this game. Okay. So this one is the one that I hate. My older sister was good at these. You have to shoot these little gremlins. We called them t-shirts because they look like t-shirts with faces. And you have to, right there. You have to shoot them before you can move on. But they're gonna shoot you too. Fuck you. Fuck you, little t-shirt man. Ah, there you go. 5, 6. Ha, bitch. Go. Alright. people talk so much shit about this game. Like, I used to watch reviews of people playing this game, and everybody's like, oh my god, this game sucks. And I don't understand why they think that, because I've always loved it. Like, it might not be the most popular game. You know, there's probably not a lot of people that grew up with this the way that I did. And I imagine it was big in my house because it was cheap. As most of the unpopular games, they were cheap. And that would be what I would get at my parents' house. What's funny is that the original story is nothing like what we wound up with the movie. The game kind of follows the movie. But the original Stephen King story was absolutely absurd. And it was so, like, this guy, he's like this rich guy, and he's really obsessed with his lawn. He's like, you know, Hank Hill with his lawn, right? And he always hires kids around the neighborhood to mow it for him. And so one day, this kid is mowing his lawn, and he, like, accidentally runs over his dog, and his daughter sees it, and she freaks out, and, like, the dude boycotts mowing his lawn for a while because it was a thing. And so finally, he gets back to where he's like, okay, I need to take care of the lawn because it's getting nasty. So he hires this guy to come and mow his lawn for him. And the dude, like, only works at night, and he never sees him, and he's like, well, I don't know, he gets suspicious, and he wants to see the dude working. So he stays up late, and he leaves he stares out the window, like, watches, and the dude comes, and he's just, like, naked, and crawling through the yard, eating the grass with this, like, there is a lawnmower. It's like this giant machine that runs itself, and the dude follows behind it and is naked and eats the grass that it cuts up. It's weird. The original, Stephen King is weird, but this is like 70s drug era Stephen King. It was a short story that was put in a magazine. I'm wanting to say it was like an adult magazine, but I don't know for sure. But it was, he published a bunch of short stories back in the day before he got his big break with, like, I think Carrie. And this is one of those. Well, Lawnmower Man was one of those. And somehow, from that, they got the idea for the movie that I was talking about with Job and the computer thing. God knows where. Stephen King actually sued them because they clearly just put his name on something that they had created separate from him. I mean, this is nothing like what Stephen King wrote about, so obviously why would he want to have his name on it? So he sued them, and they took Stephen King's name off of it, but like by that time it had already been associated with him. It was too late. I think there's another movie he had to have his name taken off of. I can't remember what it was. But like, I don't know. It's just funny to me when I think about the story that the movie came from and how far from what the movie was that it was, and how far some producers will go to get a big name on their film just to get it in theaters, just to get people to see it. Ah, damn it. Fuck. I hate these. I'm usually good at it. I think I'm just like not paying attention because I'm talking. Can you go up? No, I forgot I can't go up. The t-shirts are gonna kill me. They're angry. I want to poke it with a stick. Die, bitch. Fuck off. Oh god, blue. This is so cool. I'm so happy right now. Like, I just died, but I don't care because I get to play my game again. And it's been so long since I've gotten to actually just sit down and play my Super Nintendo. Ah, come on. Damn it. So I actually had 2 Super Nintendos when I was a kid. What happened, my parents bought me one the year that it came out. But actually they bought one for my dad. And my grandmother told me that they called her up one Christmas Eve and they told her that they had forgotten to buy me a Christmas present. And they were trying to get some extra money from her to get me a present. But she wouldn't shell out anything else because she had already, given them everything that year. My mom and dad were on drugs when I was young. I must have been 7 the year that the Super Nintendo came out, which would have been also just a couple of months before my dad went to jail for weed. He was caught selling weed. And so that Christmas they forgot me. And my grandma wouldn't bail him out. So they took my dad's name off of the Super Nintendo that he bought himself and they put my name on it. But they put that it was for Mary and the family. And so it was a family gift. And I could only play it if somebody else in the family wanted to play it or wanted to watch me. Because it had to be in the living room. And I had to share it with everybody. To make up for that, my grandparents also bought me a Super Nintendo for Christmas that year. And that one stayed at their house, and it was completely mine. I didn't have to share it with anybody. I didn't have to ask permission to play my own games. Or sit down and watch somebody else play my games when I wanted to. That was the most frustrating shit. Because my sisters would get mad at me. And so, even if they weren't really wanting to watch TV, they would leave it going just so that I couldn't play my game. And just out of spite. It was awful hard when we would play games together because I would almost always beat them. And they would get angry and then not want to play anymore. And if they didn't want to play, I couldn't play. Oh, no. Damn it. Might not get very far in this run. But for the first time I've played in 5 years, I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I used to be able to fly through this shit. But I'm normally also not talking. But since I'm filming, I feel like obligated to talk. Okay. Concentrate. Damn it! Come on. Is that it? Nope, nope, one more try. Okay. It's definitely a hard game. It's of the ones that I played when I was a kid, it's one of the harder ones. What we would do, my grandfather would, every weekend, he would rent a game for me. We would go to different video stores to see what they had. There was Blockbuster, of course, but there was also like a little, right near the trailer, there was a little game store that would sell us or rent us Super Nintendo cartridges for $1 a night. And because I was good at the games, like, I was one of those kids that was just instantly good at the games. And it would only take me a day or two, most games, to beat them and get bored with them. So he would rent the game, and then if I wasn't bored with it by the time I came back the next weekend, he might buy it for me for Christmas or for my birthday. But we would try them out first to make sure that I was actually going to get use out of them if he spent the money to buy them, because to buy a game back then was expensive. I don't think I'm going to continue. I have 2 continues, but I'm getting frustrated. So I think I'm going to end this video and maybe go get myself something to eat and then come back and try again. But I am happy right now that I can play again. I have a controller, it works, and I could not be happier right now. This is gonna be my life for a little while.